weekend.
I mean, I don't think we saw this many ballers in Europe when they were at 300 health. Europe has an affinity or like a particular hatred towards ballers rolling around.
We've made comments in the past about how they always
Moin
seem
Leute,
to
was
be
geht?
fans of taking
Ja,
shots at
wir
players that are in ballers on the move when they have an opportunity to maybe a follow through here back. Can't quite find it.
World Cup ein
Yeah,
bisschen
look at how
zuschauen.
many are left out on the
Keine
field.
Ahnung,
This
aber
is
ich mach's
very
einfach.
rare sight
Danach können wir auch
for
spielen.
European qualifiers.
I mean, and it also it kind of compounds on top of itself because the more players who are in ballers, they aren't going to take shots at each other. And if you're not going to waste shots on baller players, you're not going to eliminate them. So, but once the explodes start coming out, that's when things get dicey because the RPGs can damage through the ballers, and with the 150 HP, one AR round into them, and
der hat keine Metz mehr
RPG
fast.
can be a ton of damage. But now Pill is just going to go to work, ignore the ballers on the low ground, running around like they're a game of marbles, and he finds Trockley, and he finds Elocrats right after.
13
Viele
players
Kills
left.
hat er? 6, okay.
Still in the rotation here, taking a chance to pop a mini. Does have the campfire, may or may not put it down. Not at this point, Storm's too close to his back, he's gonna have to push forward. Like you said, multiple ballers are still in play, and with players not jumping out and not having pressure applied to them, you're looking at way less than 11 people. The player count remaining, that's not the number that are actually forced to engage each other right now. The people in ballers are almost being ignored. The heavy snipe from behind, and Mavjo picks up and Elim, the push inside. He realizes him. Look at how many people are around in the same box.
And instead, everybody goes up to the sky. No Elim coming out there. So all of a sudden, 3 up, 7 down. Talazeto on the ultimate high ground. Wesley Nutt and Blackzo on the low ground. Jag, ADX also on the mid-tarp. Talazeto looking for shots, has redeploy and the flint knock. Not going to find any, so ultimate high is going to be in his control.
Ja, da pusht einer.
But he gets challenged.
Der hat 0 Kills.
We're all the way in the high ground, just barely lost at the flint knock. Flying up above, what a play. Takes the high ground back. Has ultimate high, looking down from above. Only 29 builds. Has the redeploy to catch himself if he has to jump off, if he runs out of materials, but we'll see here in a second.
Somebody else just went up.
Yep, you heard it. There it is, the fish flying past.
What?
The Lizzie Dome might take a shot.
Leute, das war gerade eine Anzeige gefehlt.
Box for a second. This ADX dropping in.
Ich hab mir schon gedacht, was sagt er denn?
In the middle of your screen there, Tolzito still has the high ground, drops down to the next tarp. Mexi building out, trying to stay in the safe zone. This is the most players we've seen in a zone this tight in a long time. The Rift.
That's one. Is one player up in the rift. So you have one player up in the sky. Talazeto on ultimate high ground. Power, Psyches, and Blackzo down the low. You have Talazeto in your top right. Power in your bottom right. Talazeto looking for it, and he finds Mexi out of the sky, and he gets the Cypher. Now he's dropping down with the redeploy, looking for Psychic on the campfire, and he finds it. Gets the Siphon, and it's enough to put him over the top for the victory royale. Talazito, you are mad indeed. The 2 Elims being the swing, 12 points there. Well done.
Okay, der hat gewonnen.
The transition of the shot with the flint knock midair into an immediate descend, the redeploy to catch himself, and then the
Ich weiß nicht, was ich da großartig sagen soll, aber jo. Weil ich spiele halt Gruppenteile einfach so aus dem Prinzip.
Literally, you were saying he was unchallenged for high ground, immediately got challenged, and then used the flint knock on a single build out to take it back and force the player to drop. Well played indeed. What a loadout for the late game too. Anyway, 43 players left. Next game, Europe.
42 players left.
42 players remaining. I just shouldn't say it sometimes. Looking for 41 players remaining here in a second. Someone trying to pick up another one. That was the first elimination for this player of this game. By the way, quick reminder, 5 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. If you would like to queue in, you're in the European region, now's the time to do it. Those last couple in. This is the last week for solos.
Oh Leute, das ist Stompy.
Punch that ticket to New York City. Don't forget it.
And after that, there's no more
Stompy, richtig heftiger Spieler, hat sich schon so oft qualifiziert. Schon so viel Geld hat er schon gemacht.
Coming out of Brazil, and then the solos competition will be completely rounded out. These are the final moments. Again, don't forget, we will go a little bit longer than the queue times because the average game of full Fortnite is about 26 minutes long. So you need to let everyone finish up, get all of those results tallied in, because every single time, it's going to come down to the last match of the server, those top point lobbies. And right now, Motor is trying to make a case to get into one of those lobbies as he's sitting in this cone looking for a peek. 42 players remaining, so again, everyone playing absurdly safe. Nobody wants to put themselves at risk, and Motor recognized that, trying to pile in on that player. As Paquito and Freck get taken down, we have our top 40 Cobaj being taken down as well, and we're still 14 players away from the first placement threshold.
Get into the first full move circle here in a second. Circle 6 to 7, transitioning to the northwest. It'll be an interesting one too. A number of players up on top of a hill. You see in the mini-map there, that left side based around the supply crate on the map. Holding the edit here. Motor trying to look out and see if there's anybody that might squeak out. He's looking back immediately behind him. I don't know if he realizes that player up above has an RPG. Oh, he does now. If he didn't before, surprise, there it is. A quick attempt. And the seal off, the close off of the edit there. Quick reset, well played from whoever that is inside.
Yeah, I just saw a nightmare situation where he had pushed out right after that for the shot and just accidentally stepped in front of the heavy sniper bullet. Now you can see that torn surge turning on right there. Motor more than fine. 502 above. Might regret popping that shadow zone since had a community launchpad placed right next to him, but he's
I don't think he regrets it anymore. Honestly, Sundown, I think he's pretty happy about how that turned out. What a shot on rotation, a quick 180 in the combat to the dome, picks up an elim. Sundown's mouth is literally sitting open. You can't believe what he's done.
Stompy, tot.
One thing that players might not be aware of,
Mongral auch am Start.
So what that is spamming your jump button right as you hit the ground to get a little bit of extra horizontal distance, and it carried him past the player. So he 180 and one-hit him with the combat. That's what I talk about when, like, sometimes I feel like these guys are playing a different game than I am. Yes, I know for a fact I can do all of those things.
That's not Fortnite. I don't know what that is, but that's not Fortnite. That's some craziness.
It's nuts. These guys pushing the envelope, but Mongrel, speaking of pushing the envelope, not going to pull a Mitro on the dual partner there. Opens the door, gets over onto the side, and is desperately looking for every point he can. Doesn't want any interaction if he can avoid it. Will he find it? 2 HP? And he does! Motor gets taken down. 26 players remaining. Mongrel, that could have been your moment in the box. 2 HP. Erosi gets Aki. That's 2 more points going over for him. That could be huge.
Wenn da so ein Mongrel mit 2 HP überlebt.
Back up to 75 HP.
Aber
what can he do with it? Will the siphon in the mats be enough? 70 materials on the side of the zone. 24 players left. Less than 5 minutes left in the queue times. If you want to go to New York City, you show up right now, and unfortunately, let's see if he can get another Q as the rest of the match is now running. Provoked up on the high ground. You see Stompy, Martez also hanging out. Martez trying to take the high ground away, but SV Alman is up there as we hit the second placement threshold. Top 15 now.
Stompy picking up another elimination in the feed. Provoked at 3 eliminations from Fnatic here. Stompy picking up actually another one. Stompy absolutely owning the feed. Provoked trying to box up, stay alive, very edge of the zone.
Stompy nicht mehr da.
Opportunity to pop that slurp and get a little bit of a
ich meine, ist Stompy noch da? Ich habe ihn nicht gesehen.
Fighting underneath him, looking for a chance to establish a base of operations on the move here, and it's going to be difficult. Does get the mini off though. Looking for players from behind. Very common tactic here. You get into a safe area where even if it might be 3-4 meters, catches someone in the face.
Hast du richtig reingelaufen?
Shotgun. You look for any chance for a quick whip back, anybody moving in from the outside of the storm, because they're the ones that they're forced to move in. You can't sit out there, and so even if you have 3, 4, 5 feet ahead of them, you can look back and get a shot off and pick up an elimination. 40 seconds left on that European queue. Get in those games if you're going to try and get the last ones in. Quick edit, a peek through.
Stompy ist noch da. Der stirbt, glaube ich.
There's a 60-second window after that damage, where if storm damage maybe claims that player gets an elimination, it's going to count for provoked. Dropping in here, 8 players left. Quick swap, shot, back to back, and MQ goes down. Looking for another. Players underneath on rotation. Quick headed down to push in, finds another on the outside. One more, looks for another, gets it. Stompy gets another. 3 eliminations, the triple in the feed, and there's 3 players left. Provoke on the ultimate low ground right now. 1 mini pop, moves all the way to the edge, pops. First campfire down.
He's getting pressure from both sides now, and this is the top 3. Can't find the shot. It's AIM Cubex who gets it. That's 52 points for Provoked. And again, each one of these elims, each one of them matters more when you're in these high points lobby. Martaz on the high ground, Cubex on the low ground, 39 to 49 points. Martaz wants to close this out. 27 builds to the 0 of Cubex, and that's going to be it. Martaz closes.
So Leute, Wir spielen Gruppenteile. Wieso spiele ich Gruppenteile? Egal. Ich spiele einfach mal Gruppenteile. Ich habe das so lange nicht mehr gespielt. Ach moin. Ich hoffe mal, es leckt nicht. Ich hoffe es wirklich mal. Keine Zuschauer. Ist da. Das reicht jetzt auch mit dem Pranken. Leute, ich muss mal kurz das machen.